Yo, what's up, everybody? Um, this is a sub game between me and one of my subscribers. A lot of you guys been asking me and requesting some game, to get play a game with me, and I try really hard to accommodate everybody. It's hard because my time is limited on when I can actually play on here. But if I tell you that I'm going to play you, just be patient. At some point, I'll get to it. It's just, like I said, I'm very limited on time as far as when I can do it. So, just hang in there, and we'll definitely hook up eventually. I'm just checking out this guy's team right now. He's got a lot of good players: Gronkowski, Webster. Let's see who else stands out. Dwight Freeney, that's a good one. Mean Joe Green. Kuechly, of course, not the 97 overall though. Cromartie, he's got a lot of good players. Palomalu. I actually have Palomalu, but I put him up at the auction. There now. Here's where his team. Okay, he's got Elway. He's got some decent guys. He's got a 96 overall team. I got a 94 overall team. So it's going to be a pretty. It should be a pretty good battle here. A lot of stuff going on around the league. It's been crazy with the free agency the way it's been. I mean, you got basically. Come on, Barry. That's the 99 overall Barry Sanders. What I love about him is when he gets hit, depending on the animation they give you, he gets hit forward for another 4 or 5 yards. It's nice. You guys know that full forward for a first down sometimes saves you.
Looking across.
So anyway, yeah, a lot of crazy stuff going on in the league. I mean, you got guys retiring that was completely unexpected. Justin Smith and Patrick Willis retired. That's insane. You saw the new Patrick Willis card came out today. I guess they did that, because he retired. I don't know if, again, that's one of those deals where did the guy play long enough to be considered a Hall of Famer? I would say probably. He played 8 years, and he was a Pro Bowler for, I think, 6 of those years. You don't know what his career would have been if he finished it all the way, but you'd have to say that's probably a Hall of Fame career. Then you look at the Jets. The Jets are stacked right now on defense. They just got Revis back, which every Jet fan in the world is happy about. I'm from Jersey. I follow the Giants, but look at Barry Sanders go. That's nice elusiveness right there. Nice little juke. But
good job that time by the offense scoring that touchdown.
I'm from Jersey. All right, I follow the Giants, but obviously being from New York, New Jersey, you're going to hear everything about the Jets and to some extent the Bills as well. So Jet fans are so happy right now. It's not even funny because not only did they get Revis back, they got Antonio Cromartie back too. So their secondary is, and they just signed Buster Skrine. For their safety. So they got a nasty secondary. They got a decent pass rush now. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. Now, a lot of Jet fans are not happy about that. They keep saying they need a quarterback and so on. But right now, who are you going to get to be your quarterback? There's nobody out there that you can sign and say, that's my guy for the next, 10 years. They're going to have to wait another year or two, go through the draft or whatever the case may be. And that's basically it. Nice juke by him. He's not going to score. Oh, maybe he's not going to score. I'll catch him. Oh, maybe I won't. Come on, Cromartie, catch him. So they got Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick's not garbage. He's not a great quarterback by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying that, but he's not garbage either. He's he's a stopgap guy. He's one of these players that's going to come in. Another nice juke by him.
For the touchdown.
He's one of these guys that's going to come in, hold down the fort for a year or two, and, groom a guy along, whether it's Geno Smith, which, I'm sorry, Geno Smith's garbage, or if they go to the draft and they get Mariota. If Mariota's sitting there, they have the 6th pick right now, the Jets. If Mariota's sitting there, I'll be shocked if they don't take him. Now, me personally, I wouldn't do that because I don't think he's worth it, but I don't run a team, so whatever I say doesn't really hold much water, I guess. But you guys know how I feel about that. I don't believe in running quarterbacks. I just don't. But if he's there, and people are that sure about him that you got to take him, then we'll see what happens. So defensively, the Jets have a chance to be really good. They got Brandon Marshall now on offense. They got Eric Decker. If they can not turn the ball over, if they can just be efficient, not turn the ball. Look at Barry Sanders again. Barry Sanders is taking over right now. If they can just not turn the ball over and play good defense, there's no reason why they can't win 9 or 10 games. They're still not going to be better than New England, but until Brady and Belichick are gone, nobody's going to be better than New England. I don't care. New England is just New England. There's nothing more you can say about them. Even though they took a hit, losing Vereen and Wilfork and guys like that, they still got, like I said, they still got Belichick and Brady. So until those two guys are gone, it's still the Patriots division in my opinion. Now a lot of teams are closing the gap on them. Buffalo just got better. They got McCoy now. Then they just got Percy Harvin, so that's pretty big. And the Dolphins are closing the gap. They got Sue, which I again, my opinion, but I think Sue is overrated. I really do. The guy, I'm not saying he's not good. He is good, but he's a big risk because of all the bullshit that he pulls on the field. And there's going to be a time where he does something stupid and has a really costly penalty. Watch the QB sneak. Nope, I thought he was going to QB sneak me. That's a good play, though. It's Donald Penn. I mean, as your fullback, he's going to maul pretty much anybody.
Good job on this run. Show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a first.
So, at some point, Sue is going to do something stupid, and he's going to have a really costly penalty that's going to hurt them. I just don't like guys like that. If I was the Dolphins, or there was a talk that the Giants were actually looking at Sue, so I'll use them as an example. If I was the Giants or any team like that, I would much rather have a guy like Wilfork. Yeah, he's older, but the guy's a leader. He's a winner. He's won a Super Bowl. He doesn't get into trouble and cause problems on the field and none of that crap. He just goes out there and plays consistently every year. So if it was me, I'd want that kind of guy on there, the character guy.
Second down here.
On my team. So there you got that going on. C.J. Spiller, he went to the Saints. There's a lot of talk that the Saints are looking to trade Drew Brees. I don't know how true that is. Now, you guys might kill me for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think Drew Brees is one of the most overrated quarterbacks there is. I understand he's got huge numbers. He won a Super Bowl. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. I get all that. And for me to say he's overrated is crazy. I get it. But the fact is, the guy can't win on the road. Okay? And if you want to be considered an all-time quarterback, you need to be able to win on the road. And he just can't win on the road. He's a dome quarterback. That's what he is. You get traded to a team like the Jets or someone like that. How is he going to play outside? We just don't know. He's a dome quarterback. So I just think he's overrated. So you got that, and then they lost Jimmy Graham. He got traded to Seattle, which was crazy. I mean, just so many crazy moves, trades, like I said, retirements, signings. I can't remember a time where there's been this much talk well after the Super Bowl. There's been this much football talk still this late in the late in the year or early in the year, however you want to consider it. Darren McFadden went to Dallas.
Lines up here.
I mean, I want to see now if McCoy, DeMarco Murray. I want to see if he was as good as he is, or it was because of Dallas' offensive line. All right, we're gonna find out now because McFadden's there. If McFadden winds up putting up the same kind of numbers as
this will be second down.
Murray, then it's more of the Dallas line than Murray being good. I'm not saying Murray's bad, but when you have a line like that, you're gonna play good.
Good for only
So you got Jordan Cameron. He went to Miami. Again, they're just getting better. All these teams, like I said, they're closing the gap on New England. They're getting there. They're just not there yet. Antrell Roll, which sucks for me, for the Giants. He went to Chicago for 3 years. He's going to help, stabilize that defense with just his leadership. You need character guys, quality guys, leadership guys, and that's what he is. The year they won the Super Bowl in 2011, they went through a stretch where they weren't playing that good, and Roll came out every week on the talk shows here. He had a weekly spot on the talk show, and every week he came out and stood up and said, "You know what? We got to play better." He called guys out. Justin Tuck was one of them. Justin Tuck was hurt, and Antrell Roll called him out. He's like, "You know what?" He goes, "Everybody's hurt." He goes, "Suck it up and go out and play." And Tuck just went on a tear after that, and they went all the way to the Super Bowl and won. Roll wasn't the best player for the Giants, but he wasn't bad either. But he was, again, more of that leadership quality that you need. Then over the weekend, this I find hilarious. Marshawn Lynch got into a brawl with some fans at a bar because there was this one guy there. He doesn't like the Seahawks, so he called Marshawn Lynch a sea chicken. And one of Marshawn Lynch's guys, because everyone has guys, you have to have a posse wherever you go, which annoys the shit out of me. These diva fucking players. That's all they are, just divas. They have to have an entourage and a posse. But he called him a sea chicken. So one of his guys got pissed off and went after the fan. And Marshawn Lynch got involved. He was trying to pull his guy off the fan. And then Marshawn Lynch started throwing punches. So it was just this whole bar fight. I'd love to get into a fight with a football player. If it wasn't my fault, especially, because I'm sorry, these guys, they're divas. I would sue the piss out of them. Just give me some money. That's it, and I'm happy. I'll sue the piss out of everybody. I'm sorry, I don't, I'm not an asshole. I don't go for lawsuits and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to that, you're damn right I'm cashing in. I would have liked to be there in Detroit when they had that Pistons brawl in the stands. First of all, you have a story to tell for life. You could say you were there in the stands while you were getting mauled by basketball, just big, lurching basketball players just punching the shit out of you. It would be great. It would suck while it was happening, but later on, years later, it would be great. I would love that. So, I would totally get into a fight with a player if I knew, I could get away with it. It wasn't my fault. Look at Eli Manning. Eli Manning doing his Barry Sanders impersonation. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I don't like running quarterbacks. Eli's not by any stretch. He's got cement for feet. But I'll scramble if I have to. But I had a pocket presence of God right there. Come on, Barry. Yeah, there you go.
That's a gain of 8.
When you talk about
so yeah, that just the simple fact that you have that story to tell for years and years, that you got brawled up by some goons at a basketball game, some goon players, that'd be just epic. Look at Walker. I'm lucky I didn't fumble there. Take my time out. I'm gonna pound this guy.
With only one.
This guy's a good player. I gotta be honest. He runs a little bit of
defense ready.
I don't want to. Never mind. He's a good player. He's got a good running game. Look at Eli.
Touchdown.
I'm just. You know what? My game plan is very sound right now because I'm doing things that you would not expect to be done with the quarterback that I have. If it was Cam Newton or Russell Wilson or someone like that back there, yeah, you expect things like this. But the fact that it's Eli doing it, it's just an added dimension to my game right now that you're not prepared for, and that's good. I like that. So I'm sorry I'm going on about the fighting thing, but I just think that would be so great to just say that you got gooned up by some star athlete. That'd be great. I would tell that story at barbecues and parties forever. So I don't know. I'm really excited for the season to come up. I wish it was starting now because, I mean, there's so much stuff going on. I want to see these teams in action now, and see how these new pieces are going to go together. The Giants are kind of, they got Shane Vereen, I don't like the signing at all, and I'm in the minority on that. A lot of people love it. I don't like it because they have Rashad Jennings and they had Andre Williams. So, to me,
The 26-yard line.
they didn't need another running back. They need linemen, offensive and defensive. You know, they got Eli Manning just came off a year where he threw for 4,500 yards, 31 touchdowns, with no offensive line, barely a running game to speak of, and
Tackled just 2 yards short
he had to learn a brand new offense while he's doing it.
Run the football straight ahead.
And he puts up
You are going to get into the head.
he puts up 4,500 yards and 31 touchdowns. I don't care what people say. You knock Eli Manning all you want, okay? Because everyone does. They just give me that fumble. Yeah, boy, Pierre Paul. Run it back. That's touchdown.
touchdown.
Now we got a little bit of a cushion. I like that.
Picks up the fumble. Takes not only for a touchdown.
You guys know when you play this game enough, if you keep force feeding your running back like that, eventually they're gonna fumble. I don't know why. It's just
Field to make it happen.
they get tired or whatever the case may be. It's happened to me plenty of times, even with Barry Sanders. You know, where I get too run happy and I force the ball to him, and then I wind up fumbling. So that's kind of this guy's offense, is just to run the ball. I don't even think I've seen him really throw the ball that much. I think he only threw like once or twice. I was gonna say that before, but I was trying to be respectful. I'm not pissing on him at all. I just think he runs a little bit of a cheese offense, where you're just gonna keep force feeding the ball. I mean, you have John Elway. Yeah, these are kind of. He's almost.
Good job by the quarterback.
Okay, he threw the ball 6 times.
Defense. Look for
But he ran the ball, I don't know how many times, at least 12 or 15.
and he got the nice completion.
I mean, if it works, of course, keep doing it. But now he's in this position where he's got to toss the ball up. And you get into these situations like that, and you don't have a game plan for it. But, so, back to Eli now. You haters on Eli, you can say what you want. The fact is, the guy has won 2 Super Bowls, 2 MVPs. He's won big time. Another fumble. Give me that. Clowney. I almost picked that out of his pocket.
Is on the field.
Almost picked that out of his pocket.
Football.
Man, that was close.
It's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble.
So he's won 2 Super Bowls, 2 MVPs. And don't forget, he won some big time road games for them. The Dallas road game, okay, in 2007. The Packers road game in 2007. The Tampa Bay road game in 2007. Then the Patriots game where they were 18-0. That was considered a road game. I know it's an away stadium for both teams, but the Giants were the road team. You know, you have to have a home team and an away team. But then in 2011, they beat the Packers again on the road. 15-1 Packer team. They beat them in the playoffs. Then they went to San Francisco, a powerhouse defensive team. Eli Manning took a beating in that game, absolute beating in that game, and he won the game. Then he went back and beat New England again. People forget what kind of games this guy has won for the Giants. So to sit there and bash this guy and say that he throws too many picks and all that,
The post routes.
any quarterback that's standing back behind that Swiss cheese that they call an offensive line, you're going to throw picks all day long too. Not only that, half the interceptions that he throws are bounce off his receiver's hands. I'm not completely absorbing Eli for any blame in any way. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but the fact is that you could take away half of his picks if his receivers would just catch the ball and his line would block for him, and he doesn't have to just force the ball out of there. So my original point to this whole thing is they signed Shane Vereen. They need line help. Okay, that's what they need. They need to get this guy to be able to stand upright. Look at burst! Nice recovery.
Touchdown.
You got to take it.
They need to get this guy
Not often in the NFL do you get
to stay upright, give him protection, and he can deliver the ball like anybody. So the Shane Vereen signing, I just don't like it. They did sign a bunch of other guys. They're no-name guys, which I'm fine with. I don't need a big star name guy. I need guys that, you know, are just workman players that are just going to go out there and do their job. That's what I need. You give me that. You give me that. And Eli can stand back there and throw. And like it or not, again, for all the Eli haters, like it or not, Eli Manning is a Hall of Fame quarterback. You guys can say I'm crazy all you want, but the fact is, the guy's got, Kuechly, you got to give me that pick.
A lot of passes like that in my career.
The fact is, the guy's got almost 40,000 yards. He's got 260 touchdown passes. He's got 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and he's still got another 4 or 5 years to go. At that pace, he's going to put up probably for his career. Oh man!
Taken down, but not until
I wanted that pick. That's 2 picks now I should have had.
You protect against the deep pass, but the
He's on pace right now. Eli Manning is on pace right now for.
quarterback is taking advantage of that.
If you give me,
from the 33.
you give me
Under pressure and incomplete.
3,500 yards a year for the next 4 years. All right, on top of what he's already got, that puts him at let's see, 35 and 30 to 70. That's 140. It's 140,000 yards. So that puts him at roughly
Beyond the center, in the gun.
50,000. You know, almost 60,000 yards for his career.
This doesn't look
Okay.
like we've got a player down, and he's in pain.
And you give me, on an average level, give me an average of 25 touchdowns a year. That puts him at 360 touchdowns for his career. All right? If that's not a Hall of Fame quarterback, and Eli Manning sucks so bad, I don't know what you guys want. I don't know what that was. He just threw it right to me. That was almost looked like a glitch play to me.
Bring him to the turf.
I'll take it. But
Gets in good position.
if that's not a Hall of Fame quarterback, then I don't know what you guys are looking for when you're talking about Hall of Fame quarterbacks, because that is the definition of a Hall of Fame quarterback. A guy that can win on the road, a guy that can win big-time playoff games, a guy that when the Super Bowl is on the line, with 2 minutes left, can go down the field and win it for you twice.
Job by the outside line.
What more do you want out of a quarterback? The guy's done everything that you could possibly ask for. So this bullshit that people talk that he's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. I mean that's absurd.
Giants.
And that guy right there is a key. Victor Cruz is a key. He comes back healthy next year, and people can't double team him or Beckham. That's going to free up a lot of guys. It's going to free up one of those two. It's going to free up Beckham or Cruz. It's going to free up Ruben Randall, who's very underrated. And it's going to free up Larry Donnell over the middle, and especially in the red zone. So I'm telling you right now, the Giants, I'm really looking forward to them next year. I just want to see them fix their line issues. They got Pierre-Paul now. They franchised him.
The quarter is about to end.
I would like to see them get one more guy on the defensive line to help. I mean, they got Robert Ayers. He's good now. A lot of young guys. I would love to see him get Wilfork though, man. Just kind of solidify that line, and just be that leader. I know I keep saying that, but that's very, very important. Well, we'll see what happens. You know, the season hasn't even started yet. There's still moves to be made. There's the draft.
No separation.
That's gonna be exciting for some teams. For me personally, I'd like to see them. Like I said, get some line help. We don't need receivers. Linebackers, they can upgrade their linebacking position too. Linebacking position's kind of wow.
Makes the catch.
Jerry Reese has said that he doesn't put a lot of importance on linebackers. That's stupid. I mean, you got all these tight ends now that are so good. You need linebackers to cover them. What are you going to cover them with, a corner or a safety? The safeties will destroy. Tight ends will destroy safeties and corners. That's why you need linebackers, and you need good quality linebackers. I know that's hard, but for Reese to come out and say that he doesn't put much stock in the linebacker position is stupid.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Gets the handle here. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 13. underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
This is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Makes the on his way. The 30. The 20. The 10. And in for the touchdown.
All right.
The fade route. It's a big
So I'll bring it up tomorrow.
offense now in the NFL. We see
All right.
it here. Look at the receiver.
Bye.
There's the defender inside. Beautiful throw to the outside. Fade for a touchdown.
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to have such a big lapse in the commentary there. I had gotten a phone call. Like I said, I've told you guys this before, but in case you didn't know, you know, for new subscribers or whatever, I do these games when I'm at work, and you know, sometimes obviously business comes first. So I got a customer dropped off a Rolex. They want me to buy from them. Not that you guys need to know that. I'm just telling you what's going on.
And he's in.
I feel bad for this guy now. He's just throwing picks all over the place, and I'm not even trying to run up the score on him. I'm just trying to, you know, keep it interesting. But there's really not much you can do now.
You have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to run up the clock on the guy. I just don't. I'm not trying to run up the score on the guy, but I don't want to milk the clock either.
Caught.
Another phone call. Give me a second.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Handoff made. Wide to the left. Mack that time. In on the tackle.
Horrible timing. I keep getting these phone calls. The best part about it is I'm on the phone and I'm still able to play and concentrate and do what I got to do. But no, what I was saying though, I'm not trying to milk the clock on this guy, but I don't want to run up the score on him either. So it's like kind of me personally. I feel when the game's well over, like
Here for the defense.
you know, and people run up the score, you're being a dick, and I'm really not trying to do that. I don't want to do that.
And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
But you know, I'm trying to keep the game interesting.
So far here today.
Honestly, this is probably, game plan wise, this is probably one of the best games I've ever played, because I did things in this game that I don't normally do. Like I said with my quarterback, I just moved him around enough. I kept my pocket presence good,
to increase the lead.
and
Nothing like having a
did things that you wouldn't expect. I mean, especially that one touchdown on the goal line where I did the read option and just because he would have got me. If you watch that play carefully, when it first happened, if I ran the ball there with the running back, he would have got me in the backfield. But because I did the read, I slipped through that little crease between the linebacker and the defensive end and got in there. So just little things like that. I always try to adjust my game, and you know, just throw a new wrinkle in there. Oh, come on, dude! Why do you keep throwing so many picks?
Tackles made.
I feel really bad for this guy now.
in position. They read the quarterback's eyes.
See, but that's what happens though. When you have someone, you can't be one-dimensional. When you have someone that just keeps running the ball, and then when they get to a position where they have to throw it, they can't. They have no game plan for it. I'm not saying this game plan didn't work. Oh, and I just found out Reggie Bush just signed with the 49ers. That's funny because he was visiting, I think he was going, there was talk he was going to the Patriots. And I guess they couldn't work out a deal. So he just decided to go to the Niners.
Making the stop.
You know what sucks? Right before this game started, I saw an Eric Berry up on the block. The cheapest I've ever seen him. It's $388,000. I went to go buy him, and as soon as I hit yes, accept, it said the auction ended. You were outbid. I got outbid by 1 second. I was so freaking mad.
that fools the defense.
So now I got work to do. I'm still building my team. I got a 94 overall team, but I'm not happy with that. I'm never going to be satisfied, but that's just me. I always look for ways to improve. Like I was talking about with Eli, throwing new wrinkles in with moving him around. Oh, Kuechly almost got that pick, which is fine. He should have had it. Now, I think the guy kind of got jobbed there a little bit, but I'm always looking to improve. That's my whole goal. Anytime I play is just to keep improving. And I'll get there. There's Hester. Hester's a monster in this game. I don't mean size-wise, just he can dominate a game. I was playing one guy one time, a week ago, as a matter of fact. And I would have recorded the game, but he quit really early because I was just destroying him with Devin Hester. He kicks the ball off to me. First play to start the game, I ran it back for a touchdown. Then I stopped him.
For a touchback.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Then he scored. And I scored again on a kick return with Hester. And then I stopped him. He punted it to me. And I returned the punt return for a touchdown with Hester. So then after that, he kept... Yeah, he's just throwing just ducks all over the place now. But after that, he wouldn't kick it to Hester. He was doing all squib kicks and squib punts because he wanted to keep it away from Hester. It was so funny. I mean, Hester dominated that game. But
one more snap and we can
like I said, that's my goal is just to keep improving. I'm getting there. My team is coming along. It's not where I need it to be yet, but it will get there. Look at Hester.
It's getting ugly out here.
So
Nice job.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a blowout, so it wasn't. The gameplay itself wasn't fun to watch, but I just want to give you a little insights on the stuff that was going on around the league and everything. But you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.